Hey, everybody.
See, I knew you were mad at me.
I am not mad at you at all. I'm never mad at you. It's just there was some funny shit that happened that I just didn't happen to be in the chat or
I see. All right.
Point to your body where he hurt you, Rick. Point to your body.
The nutsack.
That's funny.
No, it was. We had a blast. It was fun.
Well, he said minus the weather. It was minus the weather.
Yeah, it was a little chilly. Yeah, I was a little.
I know you're.
At.
I know. It just came to me what you're gonna fucking talk about.
Text me. Text me.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm texting you right now.
Hi, everyone.
I don't know if you know, Jay, but I'm just gonna.
I just texted you, Ken.
I felt like I was. We've been watching the Lincoln Lawyer lately.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
maybe that's because that's that shows his feminine side.
I don't know. Rick has been teasing me about the fact he's coming after me for something. I don't know what it was. Did I say anything yesterday? I don't recall saying anything bad about him yesterday.
A few things. That's okay. I got you.
A few things. Hi, Lynette.
Hi, Lynette. Hey, Coyote. Curvy. No, it was yesterday's show was fun. It's always nice when I'm not in the chat and I hear my name a couple times and then I hear some stuff and I'm like, that motherfucker. All right, I'm coming after him today.
Wow. I'm happy about it. I'm happy. I'm just happy it's not me. Just go. You do all you need to do, Rick. I'm just gonna let you talk, bro. In fact,
I felt like I should have been in a court. I should have been in a courtroom yesterday, and I had the prosecution just coming after me.
I did not come after. There was no come after. No one came after.
He came first, and that was it.
In fact, I didn't even tell many stories. I'm just like, nobody cares about my fucking vacation. So, like, why? And then Jay asked a couple questions, and I answered Jay, and that was about it.
Yeah. I am going to admit some things, but I'm going to defend myself.
Wow.
And then I'm going to bring up something that you didn't say because it was obviously embarrassing to you that this happened.
Yeah, Kat just said, he just said you walked into traffic, boss.
Oh, no. I heard there was more behind the words than was what was said.
Oh, there was more.
Are you stumped? I'm stumped. I
I'm
really
not
am.
Stumped.
Well, it might be the thing you texted me, but I wouldn't get that.
I want to know what the thing. I want to know it. Well, text me, Jay. What were you saying?
No.
You need to be caught off guard too, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
can you tell I went tanning? You can.
You look very tan not from Florida, not from the Florida sun.
Yeah, I'm tanner now than I was there.
Fluorescent light bulbs. I did that.
Feels good though.
I did that once.
It's good for you.
You think? You think those bulbs are good for you?
I don't know. I think
they gave me more spots to get cut off on my back, and I've only done it once. I did it once in I know exactly when it was because the only spring break I ever went on and during college was spring break of 2000. So I did it before that one. Had a nice tan, but
I've been doing it for so long. It's like
cut off me all the time now. So
I got a big something over here.
Just get it looked at.
I did look at it. I did look at it. I offered to cut it off in Florida.
With your toenail. The big toe. That'll come off right off. It is just sliced right off. Kirsten looked at it. She didn't think it was anything.
That's most of the women in your life. They look at it. They don't think it's really much.
Oh, that's nothing. What is
Dr.
that?
Kirsten.
That's tiny. That's not a big deal.
How many women are looking at your back bent over?
Just the ones that are pegging me.
Oh,
wow.
Hey now.
You know, that's where you were going with that joke. I thought I'd finish it for you.
Michaela, the D-bag. Now we're sensitive.
She's talking to you.
I'm never sensitive.
You sure are revved up to come at me with something.
No,
All
it's just admitting things that were,
All right.
said and.
A little nervous, but let's get going.
All right, here we go.
And we're back!
Yes, sir. Still down a man. Corey, still morning Dash. And,
Yep.
we'll give him as much time as he needs. They were very close. If you don't know, Dash died, his dog. How the hell are you? Cousin Rick in the show today.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, we can't wait. We're so glad Cousin Rick is here because, for one time in the 4 years of the show, it's not me as the butt of the whatever it is, because Rick pre-show admitted that he's going to come at Kane for something he said yesterday in the show. So, hey, Rick.
Don't worry, Jay. You're going to be the butt of it by the end of it. So that's just how it works. You always put your foot in your mouth.
I really can't think of anything that I did that would be worthy of you coming at me for something. Like I told, was it when I said that you threw up on the boat?
Well, I will admit to the things that I did, but the one thing that he didn't say that I did was, kind of what is the crux of it. No, I threw up on the boat.
Okay.
I will readily admit that. I was blackout drunk the night before, and the boat doing all this shit did not help.
All right.
But I felt a lot better after I threw up. I did.
Yeah, and I was wishing I threw up. So I'm there with you on that. I did leave out the fact that you were blackout drunk the night before. So if you were upset if you were upset that might have made you look like a bigger pussy than you were, I apologize. Was it the thing where I said you walked into traffic and held your hand up?
No, I readily admit to that. I have no memory of that at all.
Yeah.
At all. From that, on that day, my memory stops pretty much when we were throwing the football, when I was throwing the football on the beach with Rhett.
Yeah. And that the sun was still up in the sky.
Well, somebody had the great idea that morning when we were eating breakfast that Nuzzin provided, said, I feel like having a drink. And I was like, well, fuck it. It's spring break. Let's drink. So I started drinking at 10 a.m. So.
Blame the near miss with the Amazon delivery truck on the road on me.
Well,
so wait, I'm curious. What did he say yesterday that you need to dig at him at?
Well, it's not what he said. It's what he didn't say. Everything that he said was true. I threw up on the boat, blackout drunk. He walked me across the street and back, I guess. I don't remember. I got choked out that night that I don't remember.
Wow.
That was Jillian.
What he didn't say was the day after the boat when we started playing pickleball real seriously, right? Because we wanted to play some pickleball and Rhett and I are playing. Then he comes over and he challenges me. I whipped his fucking ass.
No,
wow.
He never said that. Look at me.
Wow.
I whipped his ass.
Was it a whip though?
It was a whip. I let you get a couple points just so you wouldn't quit.
Okay. Like you did with Rhett. All right. You know what though? How many times had you played versus how many times have I played?
The only time I played pickleball was with Rhett on that trip.
No, I know, but you were out there all the time. I only came out there a couple times. You had a lot more practice than me.
Well, let's just say halfway through when I was beating him, like, I don't know, 8-1 or whatever. He
never 8-1.
He looked at me and he goes, well, I'm wearing flip-flops. And all I did was look down at my shoes. Flip-flops. I said, I am too.
I remember it being like 8-5.
Yeah, after I gave up a couple points to keep in the game.
So that's the thing you want to brag about?
Yeah, I whipped your ass.
Okay. I thought Jay's a little disappointed.
No, I thought it was gonna be something like he didn't acknowledge that you fucked his asshole or something, like, and you were upset about it.
Oh my God.
Like, I thought it was gonna be something good. By the way, Jillian's in the mafia. We should have her on and find out about the trip.
Hi, Jillian.
Now I do remember at the restaurant, I think we went to the bathroom together again. Didn't we? And I yelled, nice cock again.
Oh my God. That was fucking hot. There was a guy there. We go to the bathroom. And there's two urinals and he was in the one next to the sink. And then I was in the middle urinal. But next to me was the stall. And there was a guy in the stall. And I was right up against the wall. Like, I was almost touching his feet with my feet. And Rick just was like, They kept making fart noises. And Rhett was in there, and Rhett's chiming in, and then he's like, "Nice cock." He's looking over the divider at me and shit. And I'm just like, wow. I don't know why I didn't just play along, but it hit me in a way that I was just so embarrassed.
Wait a minute. So,
And
but you
I'm
were in
thinking this poor guy in the stall is just trying to take a shit, and you got Rick over here making fucking shit noises.
Yeah, you were in Key West. The poor guy was probably taking a shit. He couldn't get up fast enough to see how nice the cock was.
Yeah.
You probably wanted
No, that
to,
wasn't a Key West shit. That was Isla Morada.
That was Almirada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Key West was fun though, because we were on the street walking right when we got there, walking down the street, and there's tons of strip bars in Key West if you didn't know. But one of them has a list of all the shit that can happen inside of it. You know, all this different stuff, and on top of it, it said all nude. And we're walking by, and Rhett sees this sign, and Rhett goes, all nude. And an older guy was walking by us, and that old guy about spit out his drink laughing so hard.
Wait a minute.
Well, I mean, it's a 12-year-old. He's going to remember that for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. All right. And Nuzzin's in the mafia. You didn't say this yesterday. What happened to your tongue going numb? And were you licking it too hard? Like, what happened?
No, I took some Dramamine. And I'd never taken it before. And I took 2 like a dumbass. Rick took 1. It didn't really help, but it did make me fucking tired. And then it made my tongue numb, and my throat started swelling. And so I started getting fucking nervous. And then I think Rhett saw me get like nervous, and he was already sick of the waves. And then I think he saw me get nervous, and that made him more nervous. And then he started to almost cry. I was like, stop fishing. Let's get the fuck off of here. And at that point, I was right there with him.
And I'm
like,
out there post throwing up, slaying the fish. Just slaying the fish out there post throwing up. I'm like, I'm good now. Let's fucking go. And
well,
then I got Doug in there with the tongue swelling up, and Kirsten's coming out going, oh my God, Doug's tongue is swelling up. We have to get out of here. And Rhett's in there going, Dad, stop fishing. And I'm like, dude, we're on fucking fish right here. We can slay him today.
Well, look, see, now I didn't know. I Googled it, and I didn't know how bad the allergic reaction would be, because that's what Google said it was to the Dramamine, and it was common. I guess some people have that. I'm like, fuck, because it went from there to like, then I felt my throat starting to close a little bit. Maybe that was in my head, but then I'm like, I'm having to get breaths from my I'm breathing through my mouth to make sure I could still breathe.
I got fucking Nuzzin with anxiety already, and she's got her cousin about dying in the cabin, and she's coming out looking at me going, we gotta get out of here. And I'm like, we're fishing.
Nuzzin wanted me to point out that she was the only one that did not get sick on the boat, and she was just sipping her wine.
That is true.
That is absolutely true. And you know what? Looking back, I should have just took a couple shots of vodka and just gone with it, and I'd have been fine.
You know, it's weird though. When the pole was in the hands, when you were actually doing the fishing, Red included.
Yeah.
Like you forget about the fact that you're being tossed.
Yeah.
Right. And you were focused on the fish, and I wasn't sick at all, or didn't even feel, I wasn't even wobbling or felt like I was going to fall over when I was fishing. But as soon as you put the pole down, you're like, ooh.
Yeah.
Right back to fucking wobbly again.
Meanwhile, Captain George is laughing at all of you because you're all, he's just out. This is like regular day to him.
Yeah.
And you're all fucking puking.
Well, he's got that big ass boat, and it's super wide, and it's got the fly bridge. The problem is we all went up to the fly bridge as we were going out. So when you're higher
that
in that
made
boat,
you sick. Yeah.
I mean, you're up there and you're moving even more. I should have just stayed down in the base sitting on the cooler looking backwards, and I'd have been better than I was. But I don't think anything was saving what came out of my gut that day.
Yeah, I think George was a bit not annoyed because, it's a shorter day for him, but like he was surprised, I think, that we wanted to go in so fast.
Well, his son was having a blast, and his son got to fish a little bit, so he did like that. But
how old's his son?
I know his son I think his son's 19 or 20.
Oh, okay.
His son wanted to fish longer because he was like squeezing the fish, and he was like, "Man, we've been waiting for this day for months." And all
you
of
guys
us are like,
it.
let's go in. Let's get
Every
out
single
here.
time we cast, every single time you put something in the water, you got to bite. Every single time.
I mean, we
Oh, wow.
literally probably fished 10 minutes, 7 fish.
No, it was a good half an hour.
Was it half an hour?
Yeah, it
well,
was
it felt
long,
like
yeah.
10 minutes.
No, we were out there a while. Michaela says that's usually what happens when we put the pole down, Kane. We get wobbly.
Hey.
Hey.
now.
Hey now. Kat says Rick is the man. I would have done better with you fishing. Are you allowed to fish, Kat? I mean, that's killing an animal.
I thought she just doesn't eat like beef and pork and shit.
I
thought
don't
she
know.
does-
She's kind of, she's got her own version of
Veganism?
vegetarianism or
Oh, yeah,
veganism
yeah.
or whatever she is.
But I will give it this: Captain George does know where the fish are.
Oh
and
my
they
God.
and they aren't far. It was. I mean, it was not far at all.
No, the shore
yeah.
was still clearly
Yeah.
visible.
Oh yeah. I
Well,
mean, it was
they,
amazing.
Were there a lot of other boats out there? Because I remember last time
Yeah.
we went, he had like a lot of friends on the water, and they would all just like communicate, like, "Yo, we're hitting
Yeah.
them over here,"
Well,
and then they would just.
He's the mayor of that town. He's waving at
Yeah.
everybody and talking to everybody. And you know what? I asked him, I says, so if we were to go down, how long would it take for another boat to get out here and rescue us? It's like about 2 minutes. There's a boat right there. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't want
Were
to
you
be
at-
flailing in the water with their sharks.
Were you as nervous this time as you were?
No.
Because last time the boat was a lot smaller, right? I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
But you know what? There was no waves last time either.
Yeah, no, it was crystal.
But it was
clear last
still the fact that, like, when you stood up in that old boat, Rick, that we didn't go on, but Corey, I, and Jay did. When you stood up to fish, like the side of the boat came up to your fucking like mid shin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
It was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
easy
yeah.
to fall over
Yeah.
the thing.
Yes,
Those are like
you're
bay,
right.
like the bay type boats. I know those
Yeah.
boats. Yeah.
So I'm
Those
like,
make me
well,
nervous to fish on too.
Yeah, like what if I get a tug? Your instinct, your react isn't to like let go of the pole. Your instinct is to try to get, then you fall over.
Imagine it was Rick tugging you. It was just tugging it, and you just fucking.
Okay, so CJ, this is where it comes back to you.
Yeah.
Always steers the conversation
Yeah.
back to something gross.
yeah.
That's
So
Jay.
would you guys go back?
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know Kane, you would, but
I would go back and I wouldn't get as drunk the night before. I'd still get drunk, but just not as drunk.
Yes, not as drunk.
Cap, I just saw that the fish guys are about to be on Discovery again. Their show's starting again next week
Yeah.
or the week after.
Yeah. Well, he's got this new thing. Captain George got this big ass boat now where I don't know if you've ever seen like below deck. It's not that big of a boat, but the idea is the same. I think he signed a deal with someone. The guy says, I got you for 55 days or however many days it was.
Oh,
if we
shit.
fish, we fish. If we don't, we don't. But they're like going to do something where, because you can rent out his boat and you can go to the Bahamas and you can stay in it
Yeah.
for a few days and he can take
Oh,
you back.
really?
And forth.
It's that
yeah,
big?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it's
he
that
has
big.
like a bed and shit in there.
Got
Yeah.
three staterooms down below.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Damn, how George is doing
3
good out there.
staterooms, like they call it a galley and a sitting area, big TV. Yeah, it's amazing.
Shower,
Wow.
of course, and a
Yeah.
bath. Yeah. I mean, he's got it all. So, yeah, you can definitely stay overnight. But
Wow.
so he might do that. And he's got a lot of irons in the fire. So he's doing well.
Good for him. That's great. Nice.
Do you see the any more about that, Rick? Or you?
Well, that's all I remember.
Yeah.
Rick, did you get laid while you were on the trip?
Someone was chumming the waters.
Ooh, whoa.
What is
You know
that?
what I
You mean,
mean?
wait, you mean
Spitting on the penis.
gumming the
No.
waters?
No, it was
she
not
had-
the proper week too.
Oh, she was her uterine wall was bleeding. Yeah. I get it.
yes.
Ooh.
We had a
We
lot
got
of
it
fun
without you
conversations
having to
about
say
that.
bleeding, Jay. We didn't really need the bleeding part.
She was all right. The extra eggs were just, coming out.
We got it. You see this quadruple amputee cornhole player that shot a guy?
Now, could I just say, the first thing I thought was, how the fuck did that happen?
Well, that's what everybody thinks. First of all, it's impressive enough that the dude plays cornhole and he's really good. And I've seen him on ESPN. You're flipping it around on a lazy Sunday afternoon, and I've caught him. And I watched his entire match. I might have watched 2 matches because it's just fascinating. He puts the bag on his stump, and then he rotates it with his other stump. and then he's on his two stumps, and he kind of jumps forward, instead of like we step forward and gently toss the bag. He has to jump forward with his stump and launch it off of his stump, and it's great. But I found video of him shooting a gun.
Ooh.
I didn't see it. I got to see this because I was
how do you
trying
shoot
to
a gun with a stump?
I'm trying to concept because you need to hold it and you need something to pull the trigger. I mean, those little things where the trigger is, it's not big, right? Oh, here it is. Oh my god,
boy, he's a
There we
lady's
go.
best friend, isn't he?
and that's a small gun too.
Look, he's even. What do you call that when he's loading her up
He's
there?
loading the magazine and the
A magazine. I was going to say cartridge. That was wrong.
I want to see how he cocks the pistol here.
Look at him sit there. I don't know if I want to live.
If you're just,
I would
he looks-
go into that strip bar in Key West and say, "Come on, ladies."
he
He's
looks
like
like
a
one of
weeble.
those. He looks like one of those gaming chairs that sit on the floor and rock. You ever see those fucking things?
He
So
looks
he's
like a turtle.
basically, his hands look like Winnie the Pooh hands. If you picture Winnie the Pooh, he's got no fingers, right? So he's got the gun between his two stumps.
Those are like his elbows, aren't they? They didn't show how he cocked.
What's he? I guess he's got sort of a thumb in. He's got enough of a joint to where.
got-
See?
He got something in there.
All right. Well, there you go. I mean, he fired off what? 6, 7, 8 shots right there.
Yeah, it's probably a it's probably a 380 because anything bigger than that would have made him.
Yeah, he didn't have a tight grip on it. Jay, can't hear you. He did not. Yeah, I would have knocked him backwards.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. It'd be one of those punching things that roll back up. You know,
roll
those,
back, roll back. They should do it. They should get him with a 50 cal and make him shoot. Boom.
And, but have him shoot from the top of a hill.
Yeah, and roll.
And they, ass over tea kettle the whole way down.
Yes.
I'm shocked that
that'd
he's
be
that
great.
good of a shot. I thought that, you know,
Well,
How
we
do you
don't
know he's a-
We
how do you
didn't-
know
we
he's a
didn't
good
see
shot?
We didn't
No.
see if he was a good shot. We didn't see
No,
where the
meaning-
bullets went.
meaning he could control that gun because, I mean, in order to control a gun, you need to have a grip. He didn't have a grip. He was just kind of like numbing it, like pressure.
Well, I mean, you adapt.
I guess he learned. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I said it's got to be a tiny caliber gun because any other gun would have popped out of that nub.
Tiny caliber
Wow.
gun. My brain went to dick.
Been hanging out with us too long.
He's with you. I'll say
He's
us.
probably got a
no
huge
us.
cock.
No,
It's probably
us.
a waste of a dick because he's probably huge and he's not
Probably
fucking
calloused
anybody.
from rubbing on the ground a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he's got stumps. You ever seen that guy who runs around like basically on? His legs are cut off right below where his ball. He's still got his cock and balls, but like he basically runs around on them. Have you seen him? Like how?
Wait, the black dude or the guy
No,
that's
this is
the
a white guy, I'm
motivational
thinking.
speaker? He's the motivational speaker, right?
No, I'm thinking of somebody else. Gets around on a skateboard. He's got arms.
Oh, yeah.
He's got arms, just no legs.
Hold on. I think I know who you're talking about.
And then, have you ever seen well, I know Jay has midget porn.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those guys got huge dicks. It's like, what the fuck? How does that happen? Or maybe
Yeah.
it's just because they look so small. I don't know what it is.
It's a combination of both.
Probably.
This guy.
That's why most guys like women with small hands. Makes your cock look bigger.
Oh. I thought it was because they could get fisted easier.
Look, I mean, have you seen? I think this is the guy that I was thinking about. Hold on, let me share this. Like,
No, I
first of
know
all,
the
how-
motivational speaker guy. I can't look at him.
First of all, this guy's fucking ripped. I don't know how the fuck he got so ripped, not being able to stand the fuck up.
Oh,
But
yeah. Look at him. Oh, God. That is.
Yeah, but he
Being
he
born
has-
without legs hasn't stopped me from doing the things that I want to do.
Like, what the
People
fuck?
just they'd make fun of me because I didn't have legs.
The best way to deal with
Look at
haters is to use the hate to lift yourself up. Your haters are your biggest fans, so use that to your advantage.
That's enough.
Jesus.
That's enough.
Wow.
That's
How do you-
weird. It looks
Yeah.
like, you know what? It looks like the floor, like he's stuck in the floor.
Yeah, it does. It looks like he's just crawling out of a hole.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like he has anything below the belly button, though.
No, he definitely doesn't have.
And he's fucking ripped. It's crazy.
So
He's
if he doesn't
black.
have anything below the belly button, how does he poop?
Black people are always easier. They get ripped easier than we do.
He probably has a bag, dude, that connected to his stomach. It has to.
Well, so wait, he had a because he was born that way. He said he had a bag coming out.
Oh,
of
I don't
him.
know. I don't know. I mean, let me. Look
How was
and
he?
see if it-
How was he? I guess through the umbilical cord. But then once he's born, how's he getting rid of the shit? Interesting.
You got to have a hole on both ends somehow.
Coyote says I met that dude. Chill dude. Ant says Kane Google Geo dude. All right, let me try that.
Who is it?
Geo.
Geodude?
Geo dude. It's a Pokemon thing? Oh, I see. It's just
Oh, yeah. That's
that's
this
what he
guy.
looked like. He did look like
Yeah.
Geo dude.
It's just a head and arms. His arms come out where his ears should be.
Now come on.
Great.
We're sitting here making fun of this guy. He's probably accomplished more in his life than we will. He was wrestling.
Yeah.
He was in a singlet wrestling.
Yeah.
No legs. It's more than I've ever done. He probably won a match or two here too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but like,
imagine coming out like that. How positive would you be about your life? And look at that guy. I mean, come on. Got to give him some
Well,
props there.
It's like if you're born blind or born deaf, as opposed to losing your deafness and your hearing and your sight. Like he doesn't know what it's like to have legs.
Right.
So
but look at him here in this picture on the right where it says disability and resilience. He looks like he's just laying down and his like body's behind him. But where it stops is where that's crazy.
he's a
That's
fucking unit.
look at him. That's where he stops.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy to me.
I
Sorry.
got a really bad joke, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, I don't say it. He would kick all of our asses too.
No shit. If you could get to
No,
it.
he would kick your calves, hit your calves.
That's wild.
I
Good for
wonder.
him.
He looks strong enough to yank you down by the legs and then just pummel the fuck out of you. You don't think that guy's quick? He's zipping around on his hands. You ain't. What, you kidding me? He's around the side of you, behind you, before you even fucking know it. You're like, where'd he go?
The thing is he has on like regular person shorts. He's just wearing
Well-
shorts around his waist to cover whatever's down
Why
there.
is he even wearing shorts? I would like to know what it looks like naked. I would like to know what he.
Well, is he in it? Does he have
I mean, that's what I
genitalia?
mean. Yeah.
Right? I mean, who knows?
That's wild. His name is
What would you
Zion-
prefer him to
Zion-
wear, Jay?
No, I'm just saying he's wearing like
Jay
I
wants
don't
him in a
know.
mankini.
he could wear like a bowling ball cover. I don't know. Like just fucking wrap it around.
Well, dignity, Jay. There's dignity. He's not gonna walk around in a bowling ball bag.
He's more ripped than all of us. Jeez.
Yes, he is. Probably does steroids. No, he's black. Those guys, the genetics are nuts with those guys. They come out
Wait
of
a
the
minute.
womb and they're fucking ripped.
Wait a minute. Look at the wait. Okay, can I show you one more? Look at this guy.
I guess.
This guy is a father of 4.
Oof.
This one right here. Look on the right here. This one. He's got no hand, bro. He just got. Does he even? How's he a father of 4 with no penis?
He's got to have. He's got one.
Where?
It's under there. He's just fat. You can't really see it.
See, that top roll is actually not a roll. That's his dick wrapped around.
Yeah. See?
Jesus.
All right. We done now, Jay?
Yeah, we're done. We're done. Sorry.
Oh, the amputee shot guy. Is he guilt? What happened there? He get arrested? Police say 27-year-old Dayton James Weber was in his Tesla when he shot and killed his passenger. Ooh, God. What were they fighting
It
about?
makes sense to have a Tesla, though. It's self-driving, so he just hops in.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Hops in, tells it where to go. Yeah,
Weber
remember that
pulled-
we were driving in Florida, and that guy in the Tesla was just laid back in his seat on his phone. Remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
when we were driving down the highway? Oh, it pisses me off.
on the
That's what the-
turnpike in Miami, where people drive like absolute fucking crazy lunatics, and he's just letting the car drive and he's on his phone. I didn't like that.
So I guess if we saw this guy doing that, we wouldn't be as mad because, how else
True.
could he drive?
Let me ask you this: if you were guaranteed, wasn't a question, to make $100 million on OnlyFans, would you do it?
I'll let Rick answer first.
The billionaire owner of OnlyFans died at 43. So Sophie Rain She's an OnlyFans star. She made $100 million since she began posting content in 2023. We talk about OnlyFans all the time and crack jokes like, oh, I would never do it. If you were guaranteed to make $100 million in 3 years, would you do it? Does that change your mind?
Do you have to show your face?
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to do what she's done. Everything.
Now, Sophie Rain, I don't know if you know, she claims to be a virgin. She claims to never have had sex.
Yeah,
But-
she's one of these fucking idiots who says, well, if you're having sex, if that's your work and you're having sex on camera, that doesn't count.
Oh, is that what she said? Okay, so
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
had sex on camera, but not in
Right.
like her real life.
Right.
The answer
Quote,
for me
unquote.
is fuck yeah. You wouldn't do it? 100 million to just
I wouldn't
fucking
do it.
beat off on camera?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
It's not beating off. You're doing everything. Yeah,
Yes.
she describes herself as a virgin and a Christian.
Well, I don't know about that.
No. If you truly love God, you're not doing this.
No.
I wouldn't do
Exactly.
This is one reason she says why I think I'm so popular, because I've never had sex before.
it. Depends on what the definition of is.
But I don't know. $100 million? Come on.
The love of money is the root
Well-
of all evil, Jay.
Now, this will tell you how familiar I am with her work, quote unquote. She says, I've never had sex before. I'm still a virgin. I like to play it as it is. You can still be in this industry without being super sexual. I don't post crazy content either. I do bikini pictures and stuff. I decided to come out with that just to inspire other people. Shut up. Don't be ashamed that you're still a virgin. All right, so maybe I'm confusing her with someone else, because I saw someone on that whatever podcast, an OnlyFans star, who said what I said. She doesn't count. If it's on camera, doesn't count. She's still a virgin. This doesn't seem like it's the same person.
They call her the clean queen of the dirty internet. So she's not, yeah, she hasn't had.
How are you making $100 million and you're not showing anything? That's crazy.
pick-
It's still, you know what? It's still showing too much. It's still, no.
I mean, with
You're
pictures
still-
like,
It's
Like this.
you're still causing lust. You're causing men to lust.
yeah.
That's enough.
Yeah. I mean, she's pretty. She's a pretty girl, right? I guess. I don't know.
No, it's hard to see her. Couldn't really see her. Side
Here,
shot.
you know what she looks like?
No.
Here, I'll show you.
No.
Here, I'll show you. This is for purposes of.
Jay's getting us on his OnlyFans to show us what she looks like.
Hold on. No, this is Instagram. This is just her Instagram. Here it is. Here she is. You see her? Rick,
Yeah.
you see her?
Yeah, she's pretty, but you'd see her in the mall and you wouldn't fucking think twice.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
She's as pretty as all the other girls these days.
Yeah, yeah. She looks
Right?
like
She doesn't stand out.
no.
Nice tits, nice curvature of the ass, but I mean,
$100
Yeah.
million
She-
in 3
her
years.
ass-
Damn.
her ass has more curvature than the earth.
Yes, it does.
But so that's a no from us as far as, well, Jay would do it.
I
Jay
would
would
do
do
it
it.
for $1 million. Are you fucking kidding me?
Jay, but when does, when you're dead and gone, that money doesn't mean anything. You're
All right,
giving
well,
up.
I'll spend
you're,
it until
you're
I'm
selling
dead.
out. The only thing that you have, the only thing you have control of, the only thing that's of any value to us is our morals and our self-worth and our love of Christ. And you're just going out here, $1 million, who cares?
Let me ask you a question. When's the last time you said Jay and morals in the same sentence?
Yeah, I know, but then you claim I pray all the time, and you claim to be close
I
with
do.
God, and you can't. How do you reconcile both things? You
He
can't.
asks for forgiveness nightly.
Well, but you
Like the
can't.
rest
What if
of
I
us.
tithe? What if I tithe 10%? So I'm giving away 10 million.
Mm.
No, I don't know. I think right
You can't
now,
tithe away that in the sin.
well, right now, I would say yes. Now, if the opportunity arose, first of all, who's giving
All right.
me 10 million?
Just asking. I'm just, and anybody, whatever decision you make is fine with me. I don't give a fuck. But I just question Jay because, he's also talked about the other side of him. And I just, well, that doesn't
But
match.
is there a number that you would do it for?
No, I
Or-
wouldn't fucking know. I wouldn't do it. I would not do it.
Even
would
if
have that. I would never be able to enjoy it. Just knowing how I got the money. Like, ugh.
even if it wasn't sexual, like, because the people have fetishes for, I don't know, big Adam's apples. If somebody said to you, "Hey, I found this page, you can make $10 million a year just taking different angles of your Adam's apple, dressed up with pictures on it and faces on it," you wouldn't do it?
Mm-mm.
Fuck that, bro. I'm a piece of shit. I am.
No, I'm
Quote
not saying
of
I'm
the
any better.
year.
I'm not saying I'm any better than you. Any better than you. Just what I would do. Do what you want.
How would I grow? Sal asked, how would Giovanni grow up if everybody in the world would tease him knowing who his dad was? I mean, he'd grow up rich.
There's more important things than rich, man.
Yeah, but look at
Listen.
these kids that have grown up rich. Look how fucking shitty
Yeah.
they are.
Look, they're shitty people.
They're shitty wastes of life. That
They're miserable. A lot of them fucking kill themselves.
Wait a minute, just
they're
because
alcoholics, they're drug addicts, they've never learned to work for anything. They can't appreciate the
No.
value of a dollar, appreciate anything. It's
That-
just
well, I mean, there's okay, Rick. For your example, you've done well for yourself. You have a lot of money, which would be, most
he
people
didn't
would
always. He didn't
Well, no,
always.
what I'm saying, he's worked for it. Most of you, your kids turned out amazing. Doesn't mean just because I have money, Giovanni would turn out like a piece of shit. Depends on how I raised them, right?
I
Well,
mean,
you and Rick are-
we
you and Rick are very
struggle. Yeah, we struggle with our kids every day. But the advantage that I have that most people don't have is I work with a lot of people, so I get to see the good and the bad sides of how all of my clients have raised their kids. So,
Yeah,
I've had 300, 400 families to look at, and luckily, Nuzzin and I have taken a good approach.
All you really hang out with is DJ Lil Thug. You see how he raises his kids.
I mean,
He
I hang out
left.
with actually.
He left going to get some milk. So that's really your only example.
No, I hang out with a lot. Really, you think I hang out with only DJ people?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. No, you know what? Yes, because
Wow.
it's not like you ever go hang with friends. Either
How do
you're
you know?
working or you're at home with your family. You're kind of, like Corey. Corey has more friends than you do in my mind. Like you don't go plan a day with the boys. You know,
How do
like
you know?
Russ, you just don't. Russ, me, and James, my godson, BFR son, went out to the go-karts on Sunday. Just had like a man day, and we're hanging out. And I won, by the way.
You beat the
But yeah,
cop.
I don't see you doing that.
I do that. I
Do
do.
you?
I do. Yes, I do. I mean, we don't go to go-karts, but I hang out with the boys.
Oh yeah, what are your boys' names?
Tommy. Tommy, Chris, Brian. I know they're generic names, but they're really their
Are
names.
those the members of Backstreet Boys?
Yes. He was just labeling in sync.
Justin, AJ. But you're right. I do most of my. I work a lot. You're right. I work every weekend.
No, that's not a slam. You don't have to get defensive just because I said that, because that's neither here nor I didn't mean that as an insult. It's just,
But some of the honestly, some of the greatest dads that I know in my life are DJs. That just because they work on the weekends, during the week they're great fathers. Like a friend of mine, his name is Vito. He's a great dad.
yeah.
No, all right. Just because I would do
No,
OnlyFans.
no, you're right. I've heard that about Hardwell.
Why you forget? Avicii was a fucking great dad.
What?
DJ AM before he
Just
killed
such
himself.
a random thing. How's Cruella?
Actually, wow. All right.
How's Cash as fathers? Are they good?
Actually, they're great, and actually, they're partners in the restaurant that Corey's
Okay.
in.
All right.
Yeah, they're
I'm
good
actually
dudes.
I'm actually a fan of Cash.
They're good. They're good dudes. Yeah, they're great fathers.
They came from some other band.
Yes, they did. You're right.
Pennies, pennies.
God, what?
Pennies, pennies. Cash, pennies, pennies. I don't know. I don't know any of these people you're talking about. So
Jay always comes out with like random things. No, DJs are really good fathers.
Well, because you just said you.
you should
Rick,
write a
am I
book on
wrong?
that, Jay.
I know where you came. I know where it came
You
from.
said you don't have anybody to look up to because all you do is hang out with DJs. I said the DJs that I know are
I
really
see.
good fathers.
All right.
Oh, whatever.
He's in a special clan of DJs.
You're fucking teaching Red how to sneeze cunt. I've never done that to Giovanni.
Hey, he's not my kid. I don't have to worry about being a good father. Besides, he doesn't do that anymore. It was fun to teach him for a minute, you know? Were you mad when I taught him that?
No, it's
Yeah,
funny.
see, there you go. You would tell me if I did. If I went over, have I ever gone over the line with teaching him stuff or saying stuff to him?
No,
You guys are worse.
Oh,
You
this
should
is
hear the
way
way-
worse.
You should hear the way Rick and Kirsten talk in front of him.
Oh, yeah.
Kirsten's like, I gave him a blowjob. He might be in the car. I don't know. Yeah.
What the fuck?
You said something during vacation. Rhett looked up and was like, "You're fucking disgusting."
that's on a daily. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So what do I worry about? There's nothing I could say that's worse.
Wow.
So I have a new conspiracy because all of our conspiracies have come true. All we have left now are flat Earth and dragons. Really?
Do we really
Those
have
are-
flat Earth?
I mean, it's not to some people that's still a conspiracy. But have you heard the one about pandas not being real?
I've heard it. I haven't gone down the rabbit hole though.
Do they paint
Yeah.
them in the zoo? What do they do?
Panda bears aren't real. Allegedly.
But panda eyes are real.
But panda eyes are, oh, yes. If you know, you know.
Yes.
Carrie knows. Let's give this a listen.
Every family has a panda.
That is a big fat lie. Pandas do not exist. They don't exist in people's homes. They don't exist in the wild, but they do exist in the zoo. The first panda to be discovered was in the 1920s, and the first panda to be brought over to the U.S. was in the 1930s by this woman. And you know how I feel about women. So you're telling me in over 4,000 years of Chinese history, they've never seen pandas until the 1920s?
Solid point. Is
yeah,
it
that's
not?
true. Okay.
Okay.
Bro, even in the Chinese zodiac, they have a dragon. Dragons are real, but pandas aren't. They've been lying to you about animals. This is called a fake animal. They have fake animals
Oh, and just if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, this dude's Asian, so he might know a little something.
in zoos just to gain popularity, gain money, gain traction. But look at this picture. That's a stuffed animal. But they make you think it's real. The majority of pandas you see in zoos are just fake. They're animatronics, they're puppets, they're people in fursuits. They use everything they can to make you believe pandas are real, and they get so much funding for it. But
Why? Really?
So that was going to say, what would be the purpose of that? So he said it, funding. They give fund. What is it? An endangered species?
I mean,
like what?
Do they make that much money with zoo visits? That there's an actual
No, I
like
guess funding from the government to because they're
Well,
It's
endangered.
all scam, right? But if I'm looking for an expert to explain something, that is exactly who I want to have.
this
The
guy.
Chinese guy.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely, 100%.
me too. Well spoken.
Yeah,
you will never find amateur footage of them in the wild. You will
True. All of the shows that we had to watch, Wild Kingdom or whatever the case may be, Discovery. There's
no
never.
pandas.
Have you ever seen
No,
a video, an hour-long special on pandas in the wild?
you know where you do see them though? Jack Hanna. But Jack Hanna's fake, right? It's a show, right? He brings on a panda, and then he says, "Here's a panda." Then he walks it off,
That's
but
true.
not in the wild.
Yeah, where do they live? We
Obviously,
assume-
Antarctica.
Yeah. I guess I would always assume to Asia, somewhere over there.
Maybe
Would
maybe they
never-
brought pandas
you
from
never-
outside the ice wall.
Yeah, that could be. Yeah. Maybe they live on the extra land, the extra territory.
Yeah.
Maybe pandas are owned by extraterrestrials who live on that other territory.
in the wild. You'll get Animal Planet, you'll get nature photos, videos of people who run the show or whatever, and they'll make fake videos of it, but you'll never see amateur videos of it. You will never discover a panda in the wild. You're telling me this animal only eats one thing. One thing. It can only eat. And it only mates one time a year. Bro, this is the fakest animal you'll ever discover. Even faker than dinosaurs. Like, they will use people in fursuits, monkeys in fursuits. They just paint dogs. It's not real. If you know anything about the Shilluminati or their symbolism and what panda eyes mean, like, you start to understand everything they do is fake and just to make money and just to make you believe in their lies. They love it when you believe in their lies.
And think about this.
Wow.
A panda would not be able to survive in the wild. We've seen, they're all cute. They fall over. They get scared, you know? I was showing Russ videos of panda getting scared. There's one sitting in one of them. You ever go to somewhere, some tourist attraction, there's a giant chair. There's a panda sitting in a giant chair, and someone comes up from below the armrest, and the panda's like, oh. You're not living in the wild if you're that easily startled. Or you just eat your bamboo, you fall over. I mean, how are you surviving? I think the guy makes some good points.
They say, if you Google it, they say there's only about 2,000 giant pandas that live in the bamboo forest in the China's Sichuan provinces. There's only 2,000
you mean
of them.
somewhere we can't really visit.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're hidden
Wow.
pandas.
Huh.
What do we think? Look, I didn't present this as fact. I didn't present it even as I believe it, but it's very interesting. I don't know
I
how
like,
people
what,
can't.
I like what Curvy said. Prop a panda.
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
Yeah. I don't know how people can't be interested in shit like this. Like, isn't it interesting?
I mean,
who
I
just
find,
go,
it very,
"Ah."
I find it very interesting. I mean,
Yeah.
where the fuck have you seen a panda in the wild?
Right. That was the
Right.
clincher for me.
You can only see it in this province in China that nobody can get to, but somehow some of them get to a zoo.
Right.
Okay.
Jay looks like he's finding other things.
Jay is
No,
stumped.
It's, I mean, yeah, they're about, they live up in, they can only, they live in forests that are 10,000 feet above sea. They shit 100 times a day because they eat so much bamboo. Their territory, yeah, I don't know, but you're right. You've never
There's
seen
no
one
way
in
to
the
prove
wild.
it. They could tell us anything. There's no way for us to prove it.
I mean, and if you do see one in the wild, is that staged wild? Is that just like, all right, let's just
Well, but who's there? Like the guy said, there's no amateur footage. Scour Instagram.
yeah, you
And
know,
see
I'm
if you've
looking
got
now to
anybody-
see.
See if you got anybody on there who's visited that fucking forest or whatever the hell it is, and see if they find any wild panda bears.
Yeah.
What would you do if you saw a wild panda bear? Dude, there's no way it's surviving. Because you could probably run up to it and pet it and play with it and stuff. And like, you know, if it's that oblivious to predators, oh, look, a wolf. Hey, you want to come play with me? I mean, it doesn't make any
hard,
fucking sense.
Wow. So what's the could we talk about another conspiracy? Because as I was watching it last night on the news, I'm thinking, all right, Rick and Kane have to have a conspiracy about why the plane ran into the fire truck. Is there a conspiracy there?
Not really.
No. All right.
Well, I mean, yeah, I think there is a little bit
Okay.
one because I think what they're exposing is that planes cannot hit metal without crumbling.
Yeah, we talked about
Oh,
that.
we spoke about that yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
By the way, that video looks like the plane was going a lot faster than
Yeah.
they said it was.
right.
They said it was
24
going
miles an
20
hour.
They said it was going 24 miles an hour. If you watch the video, that thing was going. It looked like,
Looked like
it
it's
had
about
ju-
to take off.
Yeah, it looked like it had just landed and was like hitting the. And it turns out that's what one of the witnesses said. They were like, you know, they put the thrusters in reverse and slammed on the brakes, and then still, it doesn't take away from the fact that that plane had so much destruction.
Yeah.
That there's no way, because I paralleled it to the World Trade Center, and so.
Right. That
That
makes no-
still holds
yeah.
true, but
Did you
it
hear
could go
the,
faster. You know, I also have this. Okay, if you want to go down, here's a possible conspiracy theory, because we know that part of the 2030 agenda is the only people that'll be able to fly are the elites, right? Air travel is going to be. We might get lucky. We'll have to apply to go somewhere once a year because you know all of our carbon credits, this, that, the other, right?
I
And they're
haven't
gonna
heard
get-
this. So this is
they're trying to wean us off of flying. Eventually, it's just going to be for certain amounts of people. Only the people who can afford it. Only the people that matter in their eyes. So it's one of those like the power going out in Denver, and it's just another in a step of scaring us and weaning us off. We won't fight back if we think that flying is dangerous. right? There'll be less of a pushback. Okay, well, you know what? I really don't want to fly anyway because it's getting really scary out there. Same with all the turbulence. They talk about how the turbulence is increasing because of climate change. No. But they put that stuff out there to scare you, to get you off of it. That's a possible theory.
So that by 2030, it's natural where
Right.
people are like, fuck it, I'm not flying.
Well, because I've already seen articles too, and people online talking about like, God, don't fly, people. Way too scary. Did you see that plane that was trying to take off from Costa Rica last night?
No.
Was trying to go into LA, and the female pilot comes on, and I wish I would have saved the video. I watched it while I was taking a shit. But the pilot was very straightforward. The pilot gets on and she goes, look, they won't let us take off. I got a really cryptic message. They said that LA after midnight will be closing customs. And so we're not allowed to fly to LA because when we get there, customs will be closed. And this pilot's going, I've flown 30 years. I've never heard of customs being closed, especially in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Right? And then she mentioned something about a bridge. This message was coming from the bridge. And she says, I don't know what the bridge is. She goes, I can't figure out what they're telling me. It's very weird. And so she comes back on a little bit later. They didn't have a jetway. They didn't have any stairs. They were stuck on the plane. She comes on a little bit later and she goes, they're telling us that we're not allowed. They don't want us. They're saying we're not allowed because they don't want us in Los Angeles. She goes, I'm sorry. We got a jetway coming. We don't have any hotel rooms for you, but we're going to figure it out as you deplane. These people are like, well, what the fuck? It was the strangest thing.
Wow.
These weird things are going to keep popping up.
Do you think it could be that it was AI or staged? Like that wasn't
No, it was a
video?
woman in her fucking.
Oh,
and there's
okay.
if you Google it, you'll find a story on it.
That's wild.
It's very strange. I mean, it is getting squirrely. I mean, air travel is getting squirrely. It has been for a while.
I just don't. Yeah. What's
weird.
the agenda? What's
They
the
got
agenda?
ICE in the airports now to like facilitate the security lines and shit and try to make it easier for the passengers.
I saw
They're
that.
really not doing anything, but they're trying to take the burden off the TSA workers, right? Just extra people. And you still got this unhinged bitch in the Newark airport. She sees ICE. She's down at baggage claim, and she sees him, starts screaming at him. What are you doing here? We don't want you here. They're trying to help you, dumb cunt. They're trying to help you get through the airport faster. And if they happen to find it illegal along the way, then great. That's just a bonus.
You see
Yeah,
the one in
else?
San Francisco?
What?
You see the one in San Francisco? They
No.
apprehended an illegal in the terminal,
Oh, good.
and all the San Francisco people, exactly who you think they are all having their cameras up and yelling at them. What are you doing? What are you doing? And it's just like, well, we're getting one more out.
Yeah. I saw a story about illegals talking about how they don't feel safe walking through airports anymore. Well, all right. I don't have this much sympathy.
It
You're
would have
not
been nice
supposed
if
to
we
feel-
had them there during the previous administration when they were shipping them all over this fucking country through the airports.
I hope you don't feel safe because you're here illegally. I hope you're
Yeah.
always looking over your shoulder because you're breaking the law every day. Every
Yeah,
breath you take.
people are more upset about ICE being in airports than Biden and his administration and the illegal child trafficking ring that they
I know.
ran the entire fucking 4 years that he was in. I mean, how to make sense of this? I mean, I'm so upset that an ICE agent has a mask over his face because he doesn't want to be doxxed by these fucking unhinged liberals. But it was okay to traffic underage kids through airports for 4 years, and God knows where they're at now.
Yeah.
I mean, the current administration is finding a few of them, but there were millions that were
Yeah.
trafficked through these airports all across the country.
They found hundreds of thousands.
Yeah.
But you know what? You don't hear about that on the mainstream media. Why? They claim to care about kids, and they don't hear about these success stories. When they find there was just like they find 100 here, 500 there,
Yeah.
1,000 here, 1,000 there. You never hear about it.
There's a huge
Because
ring
that
that was
puts-
just shut down in Texas a couple days ago.
Yeah, because it paints the Trump administration in a positive light. Can't have that. Oh, well, all these kids you care about, you claim to care about, they're being rescued. That's great. Yeah, but we can't make Trump look good.
I spoke to, I guess it was 2 weeks ago. Have you heard of the Sound of Freedom? It was a book, and then they made it into a movie. The guy who wrote the book and then his movie, I spoke to him a couple weeks ago, and he said, "You have no idea the shit that's out there is like people
No,
would be."
but it's sad. We have an idea. We know they eat babies.
Yeah,
And
the
murder
shit that he's
babies and
seen.
children and traffic them and RAP them, them. And nobody cares.
Nobody cares. This guy, him and his wife are on a mission to, like, he can't save everybody, but it's like you would crawl up in a ball and not want to live.
Yeah.
If
They
you
went
saw it.
they went from telling us we're crazy. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Elites don't do that. To then finding out that they do that, to going, well, so.
Yeah.
I mean, Tim Tebow's in Congress testifying, and he pulls up a live feed of current people in the United States watching child pornography and their IP addresses, and nothing happens.
It was all red dots.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I
every
saw
red-
that. Yeah.
Every
red
red dot on that map is somebody who's currently watching child porn.
Child predator porn.
And they just went, oh, well, look at that. That's a
They do
lot of red
nothing.
dots.
They
Hey,
do absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Can you give me a banana, slice it real thin? Thanks.
It's funny that you laugh, but it's fucked up.
I mean, I used to think that maybe 10% of our government was legitimate. I'm down to a half of 1% now.
I know.
There's
I know.
maybe one or two people total,
I know.
maybe three, that actually are out there to find something and do something about this. But it's fucking disgusting. And it's even more disgusting coming up on April 15th when we all get fucked in the ass by paying for all this bullshit.
A lot of people are talking about not filing, though. If we all didn't file, it would work. Or if 80% of us said, fuck you, it would work. But I don't know. It's like you're stuck because most people are going to think like me. They want to, but they're afraid to. But you can't trust everybody to not be afraid, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
How long will it take if you don't file? For example, Rick, you might know the answer to this since you're into finance. If you don't file, how long will it take them to come after you to find out, like, all right, they've done the paper, they found the paper trail of how much you made and how much you didn't pay. How long would it take them to come after you?
Well, they have the paper trail already. It's just you filing to confirm the paper trail, right? So it would probably be, I mean, who knows right now because they've kind of gutted the IRS. It used to be probably under a year, but it could take several years. But they still will catch up with you. You got to remember the IRS is a mafia. It's not, they're not your friend. They are not
Because,
built
like,
to be
for
your
example,
friend.
I owe money from taxes. I haven't gotten anything in the mail yet. Nothing.
That's because of the gutting of the IRS.
Right.
Yeah, so
You
I'm just
eventually
waiting.
will get it.
I'm just waiting until they send it, and then I'll worry about it then. I don't know. It's not much.
like I just got that thing in the mail a month and a half or so ago from taxes from 2023. And it was so kindly worded. I've had my run-ins with the IRS. I've dealt with them before. They're not a kind organization. They don't use polite language. They use language to scare you. The letter I got, though, was like, hey, if you'd want to, go ahead and go online and we'll make a payment arrangement and give us what you can and this, that, and the other. And I was like, wow, all right. This was a whole different tone. The envelope looks the same. So it's got IRS on it. You don't want to open it. But I did reluctantly because I'm trying to be a more responsible human, a bigger boy, big boy pants. I opened it up and I read it. I'm like, oh, okay. And it made me go online and I put in an offer for $50 a month. And they were like, okay, cool. I'm like, wow. All right. And then it's just, you put it on auto pay and they take them. You don't ever think about it again. It's done.
And you play it for the rest of your life.
Whenever the $5,000 gets paid off, it gets paid off. But I know they're not coming after me. And that's a good feeling.
Yeah. Well, Pam and Lafayette asks a really good question. Why can't they just tell us what we owe and we get it? So here's the short answer to the long answer, Pam, is the system is not built for us to have it be easy. The system is built for us to fuck up so they can then penalize us and charge us interest and penalties. The system could be easy. We could all, I can fix the system right now. All right. I'm not running for president, but this is what could fix the system. The problem is it's too easy. We could file our taxes on a postcard. All right. Kane Peterson, this is what Kane made. So then we could defer, right, our income into retirement plans or whatever they would give us that. So this is what I made. This is what I deferred. You no longer have exemptions. So you wipe away home interest. You wipe away all these exemptions that they have out there. And you say, this is what I made. This is what I saved for myself. This is my net income. Here's the flat 8%, 10%, whatever that number is. This is what I owe. Okay. That's it. Nothing. No exemptions, no child exemptions, no interest. Nothing. This is what I made. This is what I saved within the limits. This is my net. Here's my flat percent of what I owe. If we went to that, it would be so easy.
Yeah.
And the problem is it's so easy. The government won't do it because it doesn't feed the pockets of the beast. The beast doesn't get the interest penalties. The beast doesn't get the penalties. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. And if we went to that flat tax across the board, even on corporations, right? Because corporations are following the rules that are set by Congress. And the problem is people bitch, well, Elon Musk is not paying taxes, or this Amazon is not paying their taxes. Well, change the fucking laws then. Yeah. All right. The Congress can change the fucking law to make them pay taxes. The reason that Congress, and this is both sides of the fucking aisle, the reason that they don't is because those are the people that are feeding their fucking pockets. All right. Yeah. How does a congressperson come into Congress, can't even qualify to get a credit card, is so far underwater in debt, and then 2 years later there were $10 million? I
know. Well,
give me a fucking break. That's why our laws don't change. That's why they also write laws to protect them from audits. We do have a separate system in this country. The problem is the separate system is not black, white, whatever they want it to be. It is, we have a political class and then there's us. And until all of us realize that and quit fighting fucking Republican, Democrat, black, white, this, that, and until all of us get together and fight that political class, nothing's going to fucking change. Yeah. And that's just where we're at. And I hope and I pray that it comes to an end soon, because it's got to, because our government, no matter who is on top of it, that includes Trump right now, is so fucking corrupt. Yeah. All of them, both sides of the aisle. They're all fucking corrupt. They're all there for themselves, and they're all there to keep us down and keep us nitpicking at each other and fighting each other, instead of saying, look, guys, let's stop fighting each other. Let's get to the crux of the problem. The problem is the fucking people that are writing the laws.
Jeez.
And until we can do that, which God knows how long it'll be, but until we can do that, nothing will change, and we will all continue to get fucked.
Yeah. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the next president of the United States.
No, I can't do that. I got too much shit in my background. I got too much shit in my background.
What? We're both talking.
Because next president of the United States, I said, nah, I can't do that. So here's the other problem. Good people won't run.
I know.
Good people won't run. Well, why would I put my family through that? Why?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, look, I've got a great client base. Most of my clients are very liberal, which is great because I learn a lot, right? And I listen to them and I get along with them. I have really good conversations with my clients. And the problem is they look at me and they go, we thought you were conservative. And I go, well, I am. And they go, but, and I go, look, we're all, there's right and there's left, right? But 90% of us in this country are right in the middle. We're either just right of middle or just left of middle. We're not crazy left. We're not crazy right. And the problem is all you hear from is crazy left and crazy right.
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 Well, because that stokes division. It stokes that shit.
Division.
That's what they want to do.
And it keeps us from focusing on those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Just don't look at us. Shiny red ball. Shake the keys.
Yep. Crazy.
If we all got on the same page and got mad at who's really the evil people, then, We could overthrow them tomorrow. 300 million versus how many?
True.
Get out.
400. But the problem is part of those 400 have access to
Right.
a lot of
They've
shit
got the
we don't
guns.
have access to.
Nah, exactly.
I mean, it's not just the guns; it's everything, right? I mean, they could shut the grid down. I mean,
right.
that's the
Yeah, we're
problem.
fucked. We're fucked.
We're fucked, and they know that, and that's why they keep flying private planes, and that's why they keep doing everything that they do to keep every single person down. And there's some people that break through that, but you always wonder about those people. How did they break through that? Why did they get there? And the only way that you can get truly wealthy in this country right now is, number one, if you get elected into our government. that's really the only best way. I mean, because to get through the hoops that you have to get through as a company, it's extremely hard with what's out there right now.
Good people do decide to run for office, and good people do get elected, but then they get in there and they realize that that's not how it works, and there's nothing they can do about it. And it's either play the game or they get out. You can't really fix it. One person can't fix it from within. Despite all our rage, we're still just rats in a cage, is what popped up when you were saying that.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan said it the best.
Yeah.
All right, some news.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not White News.
Back to sex. Jason Biggs revealed how many thrusts into the pie it took to get the R rating. This was
Nice.
fascinating. Yeah.
I bet.
American Pie.
Can I guess?
What's the difference between R and NC-17?
4 thrusts.
Jay?
I was going to say 1 thrust, right?
3 thrusts. 3 thrusts is NC-17. 2 thrusts
I was going to go with 3.
R. Yeah. So you were close. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. Thrusts.
Could you imagine being the person watching that movie and going, how many thrusts? How many thrusts?
Yeah. Yeah. Preverts.
Wow.
Great fucking movie, by the way. I loved American Pie.
Yeah, it's very funny. An engineer says it's time to rebuild the Twin Towers with giant data centers, huge tech labs, and anti-aircraft lasers on the roof. He says, this is what America rightfully deserves. We shall no longer be afraid. Didn't DJT want to rebuild them as they were 25 years ago? 25, I guess now, years ago. Donald Trump wanted to put them back the way they were.
Yeah.
Right when they got knocked down, everybody's like, no, we should have.
Yep. Absolutely.
He wanted to make them 1 foot taller than they were, I think was just to show as a big fuck you. And it's funny, this guy's not even American. His name is Raphael Chrysler.
Chrysler.
He's an English dude.
It's like a gay Plymouth.
Even though it is 25 years later, I'm still down for that. Let's rebuild.
Yeah,
Don't tear the new one down. There's plenty of room over there.
Well, they have the original footprints. It's the
Yeah.
water. I mean, they
Footprints are
could
still there.
technically rebuild right there.
What happens to unsold Girl Scout cookies?
They go to feed the pandas in China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's never too early for the rim shot, Jay.
Yeah.
What happens to them? Well, they're returned to the pesticide company so they can spray them on your crops. That's what happens to them.
Or
This is another, we talked about this yesterday. Like once you're awake, you can't really, nothing is fun anymore. Like it upsets me that people still eat Girl Scout cookies when we know they're just nothing but poison. Joe Rogan did a whole show on it,
Yeah.
or at least a portion of a show talking about it. It's like, nobody cares. How do you not care? They're terrible for you. Oh, Girl Scout cookie season. Oh my God. I love it, Thin Mint.
At least like Bang Cookies, and I don't mean the Corey's company. I've been there and see what goes in.
Yeah, natural
I-
ingredients.
It's just flat, what you would make at home on your counter. It's the same shit, but that shit, yeah, it's garbage.
Oh, you know what they do with the leftover unsold cookies? They give them to local food pantries and shelters.
Oh, yeah, to kill
Like,
the homeless.
well, kill the homeless. Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they write off the profit.
66% of adults say they deserve an Easter basket just as much as children do.
Oh, God. We're going through this at our age.
I know. Really?
Wait a minute. Okay, I don't agree with
Grow
that
up.
percentage. I don't agree with that percentage, but you tell me you don't like a good Easter basket.
I don't deserve an Easter basket just as much as a child does.
No, that's a stupid.
66% of adults, that's what they said. I deserve one too. Why do
They
my
love
8-year-old
trophies.
Yeah, why do my 8-year-old kids get one? Where's mine?
Could you imagine being mad at your wife that she didn't get you one? Like, how come
No,
Giovanni
I
got one and
can't.
I didn't, asshole?
I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
Nuzzin asked me if I wanted one, and I said, I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good with that.
No, I'm good.
Pamster says my 17-year-old asked for an Easter present this year. So
That's different. You know what? You know why? Because my mom gave us Easter baskets until we moved out.
yeah.
Because it was my mother wanted to do it, and it was still fun. But
So is that the rule? Is it when you move out it stops?
I guess it's different for every house. But
Right, but let's use my situation. You know my situation. The girls have moved out.
Yeah.
Have they moved out or are they still in? Because they live somewhere, but they come back home. So am I still on the hook to give them Easter baskets? Am I still on the hook for this and that and the other?
I was going to say, are you still on the hook until they have their own families?
Right. That's what that's what we're
what
going
I
back
kinda
and
think.
forth with.
well, if they moved out and never came, they still have their rooms and stuff in the house. They're local still.
Are
And
they coming
do
home
come
for Easter?
a lot? So I think they come home for the holidays.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you would
They
still
come home
give
for
them.
summer.
I still think you give them an Easter basket. And plus, Rhett's in the house. As long as you're giving Rhett a basket, you might as well give the girls a basket too.
Kat
See,
Kat
but-
has a good point. Does it give you joy to give it, even at whatever age? Does it? Then you should do it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
That goes to what I said about my mom. Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's,
right,
you know
your
what?
mom,
Leave
right.
it up to the parents.
all right. I'll leave it up to Nuzzin. I won't interject anymore.
now the
And you
things
know-
that I was going to say, the things that you put in the basket, do they change? Like, are
Oh,
you
fuck
putting?
yeah, they get a lot more expensive.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm saying, like for Rhett, you put in candy. I mean, maybe he's like into sports and shit. So like, do you put car? Like, what do you-
we do like football cards and different things. Yeah, but we'll have one of the boyfriends here, so we had to get him something. I was told, so we did. You know,
Just give me a Cadbury egg.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
Yes, I enjoy watching people smile. So Easter baskets
Reckless.
are on.
Yeah, that's it. Reckless and ignorant tractor trailer driver hit 18 overpasses on the New York State Thruway, all on one trip. He had a big ass tractor on a flatbed. Some of the bridges sustained major damage, most just minor damage. He just kept going. He just kept fucking going. They're like, how can this happen? Well, you got to stop giving licenses to people who can't speak English and
Touche.
read street signs.
You're right. Absolutely.
Maybe that's how it stops.
Don't know what the height of their vehicle is and what the height of the bridge is. Like,
Right.
he doesn't know how to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
I watched an 18-wheeler take out a crosswalk signal yesterday as I was taking Carson's car into the shop, and I was just like, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
I mean, just, turning right. It's a sharp turn, but he didn't go out. He just turned right and boom, there. I was like, well, there we go.
I mean, your dad drove trucks, right? I mean, it's not easy, especially in the streets around here. Like, imagine somebody in Rahway. Some of those tight turns are fucking tight. They have to take out a sign every once in a while. I mean,
my dad refused to come to the East Coast because everything is so
I
congested.
could imagine.
He came
That's
to New York
awful.
City once and was like, he moved me when I moved to Union City. We got shot at because he had to make a turn. If you know the area at all, you know the viaduct in Hoboken
Yeah.
that goes
of
up the
course.
hill?
Yeah.
I lived in the Doric, which is a white high-rise right on the precipice of the hill overlooking Hoboken.
Yeah. I know exactly where you're talking
It's
about.
not called the Doric anymore. I think it's called
No.
something else. But that's where he was moving me into. And he was on the main road there and had to fucking turn into the fucking property. And it took a minute. I'm out there trying to direct him and shit. And I hear pop, pop. And then my dad leans out the window and goes, get in here. Because I didn't know what it was. I'd never really heard a gunshot before.
That sounds like Union
Dad,
City.
It's firecrackers.
What the hell is that? They're shooting. All right,
Good
some
Lord.
jokes.
It's now time for
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's really bad jokes.
Jennifer Aniston turned 57 recently. She made a wish, blew out the candles, and her penis fell off.
I was going to say something about her penis. I just couldn't get there. All right. Her face melted when she was blowing out the candles. All right.
Looking for a new workout? Try sword yoga.
Oh, God.
Sword yoga. No. My penis gets stretched enough, thanks.
It's very
But I am
popular
gonna-
with the gays.
I am going to use that as my new masturbation term.
Sword
Sword.
yoga.
Yeah. Goodbye pulling the goalie. Hello, sword yoga. What it is, if you're curious, it's just yoga holding a sword.
Imagine how dangerous that would be.
Seriously.
Downward dog. That sword is hitting something.
Yeah. Can we spread out a little bit more than usual today? Could you slide your mat over a couple feet?
And then
Just,
before you
just
know,
what
you're
we need. Just what we need. More angry white liberal women with a sword.
No shit. Who are yoga beginners,
Yeah.
falling all over. Oh, jeez. An 11,500-year-old life-size statue was discovered in Turkey, featuring a man holding his penis.
He was just doing sword yoga.
Hey,
There you go.
Way to bring it together. Way to tie it in.
Hey, look at that. Here's a picture of the statue, by the way.
Wow.
There.
Wow.
I don't
Is
know
that
how
really
they
a
can tell
penis?
it's holding its penis, but they can.
He's
Oh,
standing
the
in
punchline.
attention.
It had text on it, ancient text, and they translated it, and it said, "You up?"
It said, "Suck it."
I forgot about the punchline. Professional cornhole player with no arms and legs has been accused of murder in Maryland.
Yeah.
Well, you know, if it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Researchers have detected caffeine, cocaine, and painkillers in the blood of sharks swimming near the coast of the Bahamas.
Yeah, you don't say.
Great. Regular sharks weren't enough. Now we got party sharks. This is fucked up. Party shark. Party shark. Don't we have that? Isn't that? I was trying to think of that song, and I couldn't figure out what song it was. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Here.
Party shark.
Party
Where
shark.
is the party? I'm gonna party till I shard. Party shark. Where is the party?
Yes.
I'm gonna party till I shard.
I'm going to party till I shart.
Oh, shit.
Spring breakers in Florida facing arrest for too much twerking.
They caught
at
us,
beach
Kane.
parties. What? Yeah.
They caught us.
Fuck. When asked to define what's too much twerking, one officer said, "Too much is when you dislodge your tampon and send it flying.
Oh.
That's too much."
when the prolapsed vag comes out of the swimsuit.
We had fun with prolapsed vaginas over the week. We won't say why. Somebody wouldn't appreciate it.
Jesus.
I'm in trouble now.
You said it.
I know, but it was a joke.
I forgot all about it. And then, of course, I had to keep talking. Chili's responded to Ruth Chris Steakhouse stricter dress code by emphasizing their only rule: at Chili's, customers must be dressed. No, that's true.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, because Ruth Chris has a strict dress
Yeah,
code. Chili's
I
came
know.
back with, "Hey, all you got to be here is dressed." And then Walmart responded to Chili's with, "Not here, we're clothing optional." That was too easy. Fentanyl was discovered taped inside the packaging of Barbie dolls at a Missouri discount store. That's bad, but at least now we know how Barbie stays so thin. And finally, I want to hear your jokes. Scientists discovered a substance in Uranus that's both a solid and a liquid.
Depends on what you eat. There you go. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick.
Diarrhea for all.
joke. It's a diarrhea joke. That's sort of an easy one. All right, well, let's get the hell out of here. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Cousin Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
Love you guys. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you, bro.
Of course. See you tomorrow.
Later.